I'm sharing. Yes, welcome all on BMC online education portal. Subject is science and my name is Gitanjali Taidem. Today's topic, motion and types of motions. So student, what do you observe in this diagram? Yes, ball is there. One boy is playing with a ring. One boy is riding his cycle. Yes or no? Yes. By observing this, what you conclude? What you can say? Everyone is doing something. Doing something means they are continuously, what they are doing, they are continuously moving. That boy playing with that ring, the other boy playing on the bicycle, that ball is just tumbling. So everything is that is in a moving or in a motion. So what is mean by motion? It is a continuous displacement of an object. Displacement means object is continuously changing its place, isn't it? When any object continuously changing its place, that is called as a displacement. And when object is displacement, that means it is in a moving mode. And moving means motion only. In scientific term, technically we call as a motion. Movement is equal to motion. And whenever movement is there, that means object is displacing. Displacing means leaving its place and moving ahead. That is called displacement of an object. Displacement, whenever object is displacing, that is, it is in a moving state. And moving, whenever we use the word moving, that means it is in a motion. Technically, we call as a motion. Okay. So motion, as all we are sitting in right now, I am sitting in front of a computer, you are in front of computer in our houses. So all we are in a motion state. Do we are moving, all of we? Then yes. If we are not moving, then what we are doing? Answer, student. If we are not moving, then what we are doing?
दिवाली था ना, हमको ये बिल्डिंग में देखना था.
No, I'm not getting. Your voice is not clear. Yes, when we are not moving or when we are not displacing, that time we are at the stationary stage. Our stage is called as a stationary. These terms are very important. Just very carefully understand. First, understand the concept. Then you will understand whole thing. What is motion, types, and the formulas and everything. Because this is the base lesson. And on this lesson only. Yes, huh?
Standing.
Sitting. Right now we are sitting, or few of you may be standing somewhere else. Okay, that may be possible. So whenever we are not moving, either sitting or standing, that means that stage, not displacing, not moving, non-moving stage is called as what? This stage is called as stationary stage. Stationary means we are stuck at the one place. We are not moving at all. है ना? Generally stone and non-living things which are just get at the one place without applying any force, they remain at that same place. That means those objects are at a stationary stage. Stationary means not moving at all. And the opposite of a stationary, moving object. Moving object means they are living their place continuously or randomly moving their space. Okay, so whenever there, so there are few terms or a few concept is there. see in this slide also you can observe one lady standing at the bus stop, and she is observing or she is waiting for her bus. So she observed all the vehicle are moving on the road, isn't it? This situation is happened with us also. We are waiting for some auto rickshaw or bus or a train, and all the vehicles are moving, they are displacing, they are moving, isn't it? But really, when we are sitting at this at our home right now, so really we are at the stationary stage. There is no displacement in our body. Think on that. Is there any movement in our body?
Yes.
Yes. Which type of a movement is going on? Yes. Which type of a movement right now is going on in our body? Is there any movement? Do you feel that?
सीइंग, टीचर देखने का, सुनने का और आंसर करने का.
Okay. You are answering. That means your mouth is moving. Correct. Yeah. And is something is going on in our body? Breathing. We are breathing. Isn't
Yes.
it? That breathing is movement again. Isn't it? Breathing means we are inhaling air and exhaling. That means the movement is going on continuously, though we are not able
Miss
to
our
observe.
heartbeat.
Yes, heartbeat, very correct. See, heartbeat is related to what? Circulation, blood circulation is there. Our heart is continuously pumping, blood is circulating, we are breathing non-stop. That means there are movement going on in our body. Though we feel that we are stationary at right now, we are stationary, though we are feeling, but that is not the case. The movement is continuously going on. So if such a movement gets stopped, what will happen? Our life gets stopped. If we stop breathing, if our circulation gets stopped, if our heart gets stopped working, then the life get off.
Off.
Our life become end, isn't it? So movement is very important in whole universe. Why for whole universe I am talking? For whole universe is the movement important?
Yes.
Yes, very correct. So answer please. Can you answer that? Elaborate this answer. What is the relation of movement and universe? Is there any relation of movement and universe?
No.
Is there any relation of our earth and movement or motion?
Yes.
Yes, yeah, correct. Then answer.
Our
Can
earth
you
is
answer?
moving.
Earth is moving, very correct. Earth is also continuously moving. It is revolving, rotating, isn't it? Yes, Rudra, you want to answer?
Our earth is rotating sun.
Yes, very correct. Earth is revolving, rotating around the sun, around its axis. So movement or the motion is very, very important, and whole universe is following the rule of this motion. But as we say now, see this, Earth is moving, all the planetary systems, all the planets are revolving, rotating around the sun. So this is blue color inner side. This one is the Earth. If you're able to find that near to the sun, this is the Earth. But Earth is moving, and if anyone is present on this one, on the Saturn or on the Jupiter, and he found that though we are now right now stationary in our house or our building or our houses are stationary, they are stuck to the one place, but someone present on the Jupiter or on the Saturn or some astronaut is there, so he will found that we all our buildings and everything are in a motion, isn't it? Does he found that? Yeah. For astronaut or someone present on a Saturn or on a Jupiter, he will find everything is moving on the earth because earth is revolving around its axis and rotating around the sun also. So from that we can conclude that motion is a relative term. It is depend on the perspective of the observer. If the observer present on the Saturn or on the Jupiter, then he will found our building is moving because the earth is revolving, rotating. So he will found that this building structure is moving. But for us, we find that our house, our building, right now we are at the stationary condition. We are stuck to at one place. It is non-movable. Non-living objects are not moving, as we studied, no? But if someone present on the Saturn or the any other planet or astronaut is there in a universe or in the this one, so he will find that buildings are also moving because earth is rotating. So by this we can say that motion or the movement is relative term, and it is totally depend on the perspective of the observer. See, earth is revolving around its axis, so everything is moving continuously. Though we are seeing we are stationary, but we are moving. But why we didn't feel that movement? Because it is a perspective of the observer, because we are at present on the earth, so we didn't feel that movement because we all are moving continuously, as just like the our body movement inside our body, circulation, excretion, breathing, respiration, everything is going on. But then only we are saying we are stationary, we are fixed at the place. Okay, so two things are very important. Or first one, movement is what relative term, and it is totally depend on the perspective of the observer. See here, one car is running on the this one road. If you are present inside the car, what you will observe? If you are present inside the car, you are driving the car with your friend, then what you will observe? Do you feel that your friend which sits along with you inside the car is moving? What you feel? Yes, student. Yes, Parth.
We feel that we go on the road.
Yes, but what do you feel that your friend which sitting along with you inside the car, do you feel that he is moving or something else is moving or in motion? What do you observe?
Yes,
Hmm?
the tree are moving.
Correct. You will find that, or you will feel that trees are moving backward. Everything, whatever you are just cutting that road, everything besides road is moving backward. Though the building, trees, or any persons are standing on that road, you will find that you feel that all these things are moving backward. But is that the case, student? But is that the case? Is it really that moving trees are moving backward? No, it is not the case.
No.
So it is depend on what? It is depend on the observer perspective, as I told now. Because you are inside the car is running, and you will find you are now observer. You observe that everything is getting back. But at the same time, someone standing on the road, what he will find? Person standing on the road, and he will see your car is running. So what is that? For him, your car is in a motion, isn't it? The person who is outside your car, he will find that your car is in a motion. Did you find that trees are going back? That person outside the car? No, because for him everything at stationary, trees, buildings, and that only the vehicles are running. Vehicles are in a motion. Okay, so this is depend on the observer perspective. One observer, that is you and your friend, that is you both are in a car, so for you everything is running back. And those who are outside the car, as an observer, for them vehicle is moving or vehicles are moving on the road. Okay, so it is totally depend on what perspective of the observer. So there are, this is the very basic, these things are very basic, on that everything is built up, because speed, velocity, distance, displacement are depend on that. So you must get clear with these ideas and the concept of what is that motion and the movement. It is very simple topic. If you go in detail, if you read carefully, you will find it is very simple, and you have to just understand this concept. Types of motion, there are two types of a motion. One is a linear motion and other is a non-linear motion. Means all motions are broadly get categorized into two division. One is a linear, other one is a non-linear. So what is linear? By term you can understand linear means in a straight line, linear in a straight line. Motion means movement, that you understand now. Motion, whenever motion term is there, it is a scientific technical term. So you can in mind consider as a movement, linear movement. Whenever there is a linear movement, then so linear motion, see this, object in a linear motion shows displacement. Whenever motion or a movement is there, then displacement must be there, isn't it? Without displacement, without movement, there is no motion. So object in a linear motion shows displacement along a straight line. Whenever object is moving in a straight line, then it is called as a linear motions. So these are the few examples of a linear motion. Train is running on the track, straight line, in a straight line, so it is a linear motion. Then next one, you find that car is on a road, it is again moving in a straight line, then so it is called as a linear motion. So linear motion, can you give few examples, more examples of linear motion?
Madam, a
Yes.
ball falling from our hand.
Yes, ball, if we throw ball in upward direction or a downward direction, yes, very correct. And example of linear motion? Unmute yourself, Nambi, Das, unmute yourself.
Ma'am, aeroplane is also straight.
Teacher, parade.
Yes, parade, aeroplane, very correct.
Bullet
So,
gun, bullet.
yes, bullet car is riding.
Madam, raffle of gun.
I'm not getting what?
And when we shoot the
Yes, yes. Correct. When we fire gun, that time also, that is movement of that is in a straight line. Yes, so there are many examples in which object is, what, train, yes, train is there.
A slide.
So there are many examples.
A slide.
Slide. Yes, slide is there.
Teacher, dropping water.
Okay, so there are many examples of a linear motion in that object is travel in a straight line. That means you understand the concept of a linear motion. In further, linear motion is get divided into uniform linear motion and non-uniform. So what is mean by uniform? Uniform means there is a uniformity in a motion. Uniformity in a motion. Motion means in that movement is continuously following in a particular time set. Time is most important. So that movement is followed in a particular time with the same speed or the same accuracy. example is a parade. In this parade, everyone is following the same pattern. Legs, hands patterns are same in a same one direction, in a linear direction, and in a uniform time. Means their speed is a constant. That is called as uniform linear motion. That motion, that movement is a linear, that the speed is not get changed at all of that object. Here the parade, human beings is the object, you can say. So in that case, the movement is a very linear, uniformity is there. If you see the non-uniform linear motion, then you will understand much better. Non-uniform means, see here, one girl is riding down from the slide. Slide is the linear motion because it is a straight line movement, so it is a linear. But why it is say as a non-uniform motion? Because the speed of the girl is get changed, isn't it? At the starting, she is fall down little bit rapidly, then the speed get decreases, and again the speed increase because of the downward of the slide. So in this case, the speed or the movement is not continuous, that the speed is get differ. Speed is not constant. So hence it is called as a what? Non-uniform linear motion. So most probably all movement or the motions are following two type of a motion. In this case, linear motion is there, but how the motion, it is non-uniform. That is, the speed is not constant because girl is not getting down with the same speed start to end. Hence it is non-uniform linear motion. And if you example, can you give you example of a non-uniform linear motion? Means that motion should be linear, but the speed is not same for the whole movement. Can you give that answer? Non-uniform linear motion.
Teacher, bird.
Miss,
Yes.
throwing a ball.
Yes, throwing a ball, very correct, because when we throw ball in upward direction, what has happened? The speed of the ball, first of all, get increased, and when it come down, at certain stage, the speed becomes 0 and it come down with a different speed. Very correct. So throwing a ball is though it is a linear, but it is non-uniform because the speed of the ball is continuously changing. Very correct. Do all of you understanding this concept?
Yes.
Good.
Teacher, bird.
Yes. Throwing a ball is the example of a non-uniform linear motion. Now today you have to observe from your surrounding that there are many type of motions. You have to just categorize. Okay?
Miss,
Yes. So this
कार
is,
का स्पीड कभी भी बढ़ सकता है टीचर.
yes, very correct. Moving car, if the car is moving, the motion of the car is a linear because it is traveling in a straight line, but the speed of the car get changing, then it is called as a non-uniform linear motion. Say for example, car is traveling for 1 kilometer with a 20 speed. For 1 kilometer, car is traveling with a 20 kilometer per hour speed. For next 1 kilometer, it is of the speed of a 40 kilometers per hour. Then for whole 2 hours, car is displacing with another different type of a speed. Hence, we can call as a non-uniform linear motion. Or within for few seconds, if the speed of a car is 10 kilometer, after it get continuously increased, it become 20, 30, 40. Then also it is called as a non-uniform linear motion because the speed is not constant. It is continuously changing. Okay? Very correct.
Teacher,
So,
when we kick the football.
Yes, we kick
When
the
we kick the football.
Huh? Yes, that we come to that example. When we kick the football, is it just move in a straight line always?
No.
No, but for some distance, it can be moved. You can say if you are kicking in a straight line, then it is a linear motion. And you can say if it is traveling in a straight line, that kicked football, then it is a non-uniform linear motion. That is again correct. But it's depend again the perspective, observation, everything is there. So if the football travel long distance in a straight line, then it is a linear motion and it is non-uniform. Correct. So non-linear motion. Come to the first one we see in what? Linear motion. Linear motion we divided into two categories. One is a uniform and other is a non-uniform. Now the second category is non-linear motion. Means motion is there, but this motion is not in a straight line. It is in what? This motion is in a not in a straight line. It motion or the movement of the object is following the different path. The motion of an object that does not move in a straight line. See, the first one is this pendulum is there, oscillatory motion is there. Second, circular motion. Third, rotatory motion. So in all this diagram, these three objects are moving. Everyone is moving, but they are not following the straight line formula. They are moving in a different path. See, in this oscillatory motion, this pendulum is moving in just a C shape, isn't it? A, O, B. He is following, this pendulum is following this path A to B. He is moving A to B, but the path is C-shaped path. Earth is rotating, so it is following circular motion. It is following what? Or the satellite that moving around the Earth. So that satellite is following what? Circular path. His path is circular. It is moving around in circle. Same way, Earth is rotating around the sun in an optical orbit. Orbit is optical, so path is optical. So it is non-linear because the motion path is not a straight line. So it is called as a non-linear motion. Then fan is moving around its axis. So it is rotatory motion. Fan is rotating around its axis. Anything is rotating around its axis, then the motion is called as a rotatory motion. Okay. And when the object is not following a straight line, then it is called as a non-linear motion. So non-linear motion again get divided into four categories, that is oscillatory motion, circular motion, periodic motion, and random motion or a random movement. Let's see what are they. Oscillatory. See, oscillation means, yes, example is swing. Swing is there. So oscillation means what? In that case, C-shaped movement is there, just like a pendulum as we see in here. Here we see oscillatory motion of a pendulum. That means the movement is of a C shape. So oscillatory motion movement is in a C shape and it is travel how? Back and front, back and front. So that is continuously that object is traveling back and front in the same path. It is not leaving its path. Isn't it swing? What some other example? Can you tell me the example of oscillation? In that object is moving on the same path in some
Wings of a bird.
What?
Wings of a bird.
Yes, when bird flies, that time what happened? The movement of the wings of the bird is in oscillation. What is happening in oscillation? That object move in same direction on the same path. That is called as a oscillation. And one more thing is when oscillation is increase its speed. See, when oscillation increase its speed, then it is turned into the vibration. Getting my point? When oscillation increase its speed, then we call as the object is vibrating. Okay? So oscillation and vibration is the same movement of the object. Only in what happened in vibration, the speed of the oscillation is high. So swing, pendulum, movement of the bird's wing when he is flying, or the vibrating. Can you say example of a vibration? Yes. String of a guitar.
Teacher, mobile.
Mobile, if the yes, mobile vibrate, yes. That means it is moving. It is continuously moving. Guitar, when we struck the string of a guitar, that time also that string is moving on the one place. Just imagine guitar, and we struck that string. String means वो जो तार होता है वो. We struck that tar, guitar string. Then the movement of that string is on the same place. So that is again a oscillation. But in a simple term, when oscillation speed is high, we call it a vibration. But it is moving on the same place in a C shape, vibrating it is. See the pendulum clock, this blue color pendulum of a clock. It is again moving always in that direction, A to B, back front. So this is again the example of a vibration. So oscillation, the motion of a body that is oscillating, that is swing back and forth, is called as the oscillation. Circular motion. The motion of an object along a circular path is called circular motion. Just now we seen example, satellite moving around the earth. It is following the circular path. So the motion of the satellite is come under the circular motion. Can you give more example of circular motion? Yes.
Miss merry-go-round, giant wheel.
Correct, very correct. Merry-go-round, giant wheel is there.
Fan.
Yes. What?
Fan.
Fan. Yes.
Cycle
Fan
wheel.
is also.
Cycle.
Wheel.
Cycle wheel. Yes. All the wheel of vehicles are belong to the circular motion, because what has happened? If we consider one point, then that point is get covered by this circular motion. So that object is following circular path. Then it is called as a circular motion. See, giant wheel, merry-go-round is there. But you will find many examples, many examples. So this is called circular motion. When any object is following circular path for its movement, then it is called circular motion. Now periodic motion. The motion of an object which passes through a certain point again and again after a fixed period is called periodic motion. See, this periodic motion we cannot differentiate, or we cannot just take out from something else. Just like example of a periodic motion is what? Clock. Hands of a clock are moving in a circular direction, but they are following a fixed time period, time interval. That means in a 60-minute hand is traveling, our hand is traveling. So the time is given fixed. That means this periodic motion, we can tell that as a called as a uniform motion, because in uniform motion also what is happening? The object is traveling or following a specific time period and the speed. So whenever we talked about the periodic motion, that means we are talking about the uniform motion. Then in uniform motion, in first category, we seen that the linear uniform motion. But whenever we talked about the periodic motion, it is applied to the circular motion also. That is the movement of earth, rotation, revolving of the earth, because it is following a specific time period. It is bound to the time. Hence it is called as a periodic motion. Periodic motion, what is happening in a periodic motion? See the definition again. The motion of an object which passes through a certain point again and again after a fixed period. Here period means time. Period means what? Time. It is related to time. Movement and motion is always related to time only. So periodic motion means which is following a what? A fixed time. So periodic motion, synonyms of a uniform motion, but it is applied to the circular motion, oscillatory motion, if it is following a fixed time. So as I told you, each and every object basically following a two type of a motion. Okay. So for periodic motion, you have to think accordingly. If the clock is there, so it is following what? Rotatory or the circular motion also, and a periodic motion, because the movement of the hand of a clock is what? Depend on that time period. It is bound to time. So this in this example, you can say circular motion, which is a periodic. So every object following two type of this one. Random motion now. So what is mean by random motion? The motion that changes its direction, speed continuously. Random. It is not, path is not fixed, time is not fixed, movement is not fixed. That is, this object is now moved to the right or to the left side. So the movement of that object is said to be a random motion. Example, what do you find here? Yes?
Butterflies.
Yes, butterflies are just moving around. So the movement of a butterfly is come under the random motion, because they are not following. We cannot certain that the butterfly will go straight way to a long distance. So hence it is called as a random motion. The movement of the object here is a butterflies right now. So movement of the butterfly is not that much certain. The speed is not constant. They are following not a fixed time period. Hence, the movement of the butterfly here is a random movement. Some example? Means sometimes this butterfly can move left to right, up, down, any direction. Just like a train. For if we consider the example of a train, we can say, yes.
Miss trees ka leaf.
Trees ka leaves. Movement of a leaves. Yes,
Yes.
during wind is blowing, that time the trees movement. Yes, correct. Few more example of random movement. Means we cannot say that this will go this direction, that direction. Like a train, I'm telling you. The train, we can say this is moving in a forward direction on a straight line or on the track. Few minutes back, someone talked about the football. So, movement of a football player here. That come under random motion. Football players, see the movement, they are just, the movement or the motion is not fixed of that player because they are chasing the football. So the movement or the motion is not fixed. So we can say the movement of the player on the ground, football ground, is random motion. But if the player standing for the running race, then the motion or the movement of that player is linear motion. But football player, they come under what? Random motion. Getting clear? Can you differentiate that? These things you are understanding? If the player standing for what? Yes, very correct. If the player standing for what? Running race, then the motion is in a straight line. So we can say the player move in a straight line. But if the player on the football ground, then we can say that these are chasing the ball. So the motion is in a random position. They are not, the movement is not fixed. Hence it is called as a random movement. Okay. So what you will do today, you just observe around your house, around yourself, and find out the different types of a movement. For tomorrow's class, you will come with what? Different your observation and their motions. You have to write down the motions of that. For say example, if you see something and which type of a movement that one is following, you have to write down. If you say, observe the fan, ceiling fan is there, the motion, what is following. So, but leave that example because it is a very common and we discussed now. Other than that, whatever you observe, come up with new ideas, new observation, you will find many movement and just write it down. Okay. And tomorrow, sit with the pen and pencil. We will solve few example on a speed. Fine. This part we will see tomorrow. So just revised what we seen today. Linear motion get categorized. Motion is categorized in a linear motion and non-linear motion. So linear motion get divided into uniform motion and non-uniform motion. and then uniform motion, non-uniform motion. Difference in that, the time taken or the speed they are following. Then non-uniform motion, it is oscillatory motion, circular motion, rotatory motion, and periodic motion is there. Tomorrow we will see a few examples on a speed, because that is the main theme of our chapter. What is mean by speed? But sit with what? Pen and pencil, so you can solve the examples. And today observe yourself, around yourself, and write down few motions and the things which are in a movement. Okay, so we will stop here.